All right. So, I am trying to get into a habit of talking. I am trying to get in the habit of vlogging when I have something significant to say. And that significant thing I need to say today is that if you know me, you know that I am a sucker for nostalgia. Um, you know, just like Gatsby, I strive to recreate the perfect past, and that would make a perfect future. Well, I mean, it's not so much anymore. I'm sorry. There might be a lawnmower over there. Here, wait, let me. Hello. Okay, yeah. Just making sure this works. Anyway, I want to get more into a habit of doing these things once the inspiration strikes. So, um, what was I saying? Yeah, I am nostalgic. I think that every single day we get further and further away from like how life should have been, and I don't know. I feel like that's a really I've gotten better at it over the years, but for sure I am someone that you know tends to glorify the past, and it's always been really. It always bugs me a lot that whenever I go like back to New Hampshire or something I don't get that. I mean, I like it's been about 10 years since I left there, but like I can go to China and I will still be like, New Hampshire. And that is not I miss what New Hampshire used to be. And every single time I go there, it's just like more and more people are disappearing or getting older. And I want to believe that all my friends are still like fit and, young and spry like we were when we were friends back in high school or college or whatever. But like most of my friends are old people now. And that's a little discerning. Um, yeah, but life moves on, and that's expected. But anyway, uh, the thing that I wanted to talk about today is graveyards. Oh yes, I am Shreveport, Louisiana, I believe it's pronounced, and I am in a graveyard right now. Um, there's actually a really nice little bridge. The bridge is what caught my eye at first. And I just got done at the gym, and I was looking for something to do. I just needed to do a little cardio. I only do weightlifting at the gym because I can't stand to do cardio inside. Like if you're gonna do cardio, you might as well explore while you're doing it. That's the whole point of having legs, is to move places. Why use your legs if you're just gonna stay in one place? That's stupid. Anyway, so yeah, I decided to take a walk around this graveyard, and I walked for a little bit, and probably one of the strongest memories that I have from childhood is, well, I mean, I have a lot of strong memories, but like going back to those places always ruins it. But I'm gonna say that when I was in kindergarten or something like that, preschool, Nutfield, uh, place in East area, if you're familiar with the town. Um, and we used to always go on walks in the oh hey Avery. We used to always go on walks the in the cemetery, and that was oh yeah, they would just take us for walks in the church's cemetery as kids, and it was always fun. I never not wanted to go for a walk in the cemetery. And what's crazy is that out of all things, cemeteries don't change. I feel like if I went to any other place, I mean, unless something happens, like well, some of the ground over there has kind of fallen into the river, so I mean, I guess that changes. But and there's more graves and graveyards, but for the most part, like graveyards tend to only graveyards are exactly the same thing. Like like sure, someone might polish up a gravestone, but generally speaking, all of it's still here. And I guess that applies to buildings too. But this one, it's like, nah, like there's something otherworldly about graveyards. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that you feel what I'm trying to explain instead of latching on to the words that come out of my mouth. Um, but graveyards are, I will always take a walk in a graveyard. When I walk in a graveyard, and that's the crazy thing, is that no matter where you go, no matter what graveyard you go to, like it's going to feel very similar to other graveyards. I mean, maybe that's an American thing. I guess I can't like say that I've gone to a ton of graveyards from in other countries. I think I went to one or two in China, and no, I must have been in graveyards. I don't know. In other, I don't know. Anyway, graveyard like this place just looks like you know the graveyard that we buried my grandfather in, or the graveyard that I took a walk in as a kid. Graveyards are always consistent, and I mean, someone's probably like watching this and they're like, "Oh, my relative's buried there. How dare you say that they're all the same or something like that?" And I don't know. Would someone say that? I don't think they would say that. Just vlogging in the middle of a graveyard. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah. Walking in a graveyard is, I think, one of my secret weapons to not taking a walk in a graveyard is never a bad idea, at least as far as I'm concerned. And then when it's not a bad idea, you can uh, you can enjoy yourself more instead of having to live in this crazy fast-paced world that we live in. Graveyards, everything is still. Not even time matters anymore in a graveyard, my friends. And I think that's why I like it. Because time, responsibilities, like everyone here, that's not something that they're super concerned with, you know? Anyway, woke up this morning in a hammock, and that was fun. It was fine. It was whatever. Uh, wasn't that bad sleeping. I mean, once the humidity breaks, it's a lot more enjoyable. Um, didn't get mauled by a bear or a raccoon or whatever the heck that was, and then I got some coffee when I left, and I just kept on driving, and now I am here. Hmm. I'm gonna walk into a graveyard on a zombie apocalypse. All right, Avery. Yeah, react to that. All right, Avery. What are you doing? Are you driving right now? My wrist has been hurting, so I got this thingy. Oh, she's not even responding. Can you believe this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she said yeah. All right, well, I thought I could talk a lot more about graveyard, but maybe not. Oh, I don't want to sit in the sun either. What do I want to do? Oh, my computer's getting hot. Ooh, I'm gonna put it in here. I'm just gonna sit right here. Go in my car. I haven't given you a tour of my car yet. Here, let's check out my car. Okay. That's all my stuff. That's all my stuff. And that's my door. There you go. That's the tour. Turning on my car so I can get some air. What I absolutely do not understand, I do not understand how or why, mostly how, people could move to humid areas before the invention of AC. Now, I am someone who like hates snow. Like, believe me, I would not like. I do not enjoy being up there. But at the same time, like, every climate is different. I guess like you're just what's the word? Predisposed. 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 Yeah, I think that's the word. You're predisposed to the climate that you were born in or raised in or spend most time in or whatever. And like I get it, but like I don't know. There are sometimes I can think of what was it like to have to live in the past that just it blows my mind to think about. Like the things that people had to do, the things that and more so just like, that is the state of nature. That is the way it's supposed to be. And now like people don't appreciate the things that they have. I think that baffles me the most. Uh, so yeah. Oh. Yeah. Uh, people, what is it? Someone told a joke once about like people complain about airplane rides and stuff, and meanwhile they're doing things that the ancient Greeks only thought that the gods themselves could do: fly across the sky at top-notch speeds. And now we are more concerned with which seat we get or something, or the peanuts. Mm. So, man, what should you get from Starbucks? You should always get something without sugar, something refillable. That's like black coffee. Be me. That's what I do. You got chai? That's stupid. I need to figure out how to get my phone to be able to live stream, because my phone would have a much better vantage point. I could just turn it on when I'm driving, and I feel like I have a lot to say when I'm driving. Plus, I can turn around and show where I am. But I guess in order to go live on my mobile device, I have to get followers and stuff, and like have a certain amount of likes or something. So I guess that means I got to start inviting people to watch this if I want convenience in my life. So let it be known. No, not on my phone. It says it has requirements for the YouTube app. It has requirements. For my computer, it doesn't. It's kind of stupid. I don't know why it does that. And so, ta-da! I'm gonna go live. I'll probably post a link. I don't know which one. Soonish. I don't know who's gonna want. I don't know who's going to want to watch these. They're really stupid. It's just me talking, and I'm not that like awesome. Stop it. Maybe I am a little awesome. I don't know. Maybe not. If I'm not, you can choose not to watch. Whatever. And I'm just gonna sit here and just keep doing the do. Do the do. Who? Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? All right. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. All right. So one other thing that I could talk about is I talked about the art of minimalism last night, and now I am talking about. I will say this, and I think I've said this before on this vlog, is that I love waking up early, drinking my coffee, and driving. As long as it's not followed by something stupid like work. Just drive to the gym. That's a perfect day for me. Wake up in a hammock, say, "Oh, hey, Mr. Sun, how's it going?" And the sun's gonna be like, "What up, man?" And then I am gonna just go on my way, and I am going to get a coffee, cheap gross coffee, gas station, McDonald's, either one. I'm just going to start driving towards where I'm heading that day, Planet Fitness, the closest Planet Fitness. I go work out in the Planet Fitness. Yes, great. And then after the Planet Fitness, I will inevitably find a place to sit down and do some work. And that is what I'm doing right now, except I stopped in a graveyard and then I decided to go live. So, life is full of inconsistencies. There's so many podcasts, people just talking, listeners still listening. Yes, bye.